What's up, guys? We are about to do the Pitmaster barbecue class at Carnival Kitchen.
It's gonna be fun.
And I'm wearing my Lovey's Big Bite shirt to support real barbecue on a cruise.
Getting ready for that liquid smoke.
It's gonna be awesome. No liquid smoke. We're doing some real hardcore
Crock-pot barbecue.
North Kakalaki style barbecue here.
We'll see about that.
We're gonna take you guys with us, and we're gonna be the best cooks in the class.
We gotta go check in.
That's right, Beaches. Welcome to another Carnival Kitchen episode. Today we are attending the Pit Grill and Smoke Masterclass. Our goal is to become expert Southern-style barbecuers right now on the Carnival celebration. Now, I'm a master griller at home with my generic brand propane barbecuer from Walmart. So let's see how I fare here.
To start, the head chef gives the class instructions before you draw a number. The number drawn will be the station you're assigned. In our case, Station 3.
All right, we're all set up. We've got our Carnival Kitchen aprons on. We're ready to go, and check this out. We've got our ingredients. We've got some pineapple, some meat, sauces, bread, butter, more stuff.
Magical powers.
Lots of spices galore.
As Chef went over the ingredients and kitchenware, the sous chefs brought out the pork butt, which we learned is actually from the shoulder of the pig.
Those chunks of meat were huge! I was a little intimidated to be working with such a large piece of meat. So, to make sure we didn't mess anything up, I paid close attention to the tablet that showed the chef's table.
First, we're going to make our rub. Altogether, we're adding brown sugar, paprika, mustard powder, cayenne, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, celery salt, and kosher salt. Mix it together, set it aside, and save your rub for later. After that, we are taking this pre-made marinade that contains water, Worcestershire, butter, applesauce, and the previous spices, and injecting our butts with a huge needle. Ready, babe?
Ready! First, I'm going to fill the injector with the marinade, then carefully go in at an angle and fill this butt up. Oops! Okay, let's try this again. We need to repeat this process a few times around the meat until the butt is fully injected. Now to fill up Mike's butt. Ah! Yep, that should be good. Next, I'm getting my hands dirty and rubbing this butt all over with mustard. That's going to create a binder for our rub that we made earlier. See, when you rub your butt without gloves, your hands will get dirty.
Since this is a 1-hour class and we don't have time to smoke our butts, the chef came around and showed us what the finished product would look like. This is a butt that sat in a refrigerator for 8 hours, then brought out at room temperature for 1 hour, before being smoked for 10 hours at 240 degrees.
But don't worry, our meat isn't going to go to waste. The Carnival staff will eat our butts later. Are we taking a bite of it?
Yes. You see this marinade? It's so nice. You see this marinade inside?
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Mine's not going to look like that.
It will.
I feel bad.
Look at that. Yes. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yum. I want to wash my hands for real. Now we're going to make a pork sandwich, and for that, let's turn on the burner. We're going to take our buttered hoagie roll and toast it on the pan. After toasted, we'll set them aside and heat our barbecue sauce. Once the sauce begins to caramelize, we'll add our pork and bring it to temperature. From there, it's time to put that meat between the buns and prepare for the big bite. but be careful, it could be really hot.
Let me show you how the big bite is done, baby. The last item we're making is a grilled pineapple dessert. Betsy is starting by melting some butter in our pan and placing the pineapple squares inside. After a minute or two, we're adding the syrup made out of brown sugar and Captain Morgan spiced rum. After another couple minutes, the alcohol has boiled out and the syrup has been reduced. Finally, we'll plate our pineapples and optionally add extra syrup and coconut shavings. Enjoy with vanilla ice cream.
The last part of the class was a field trip over to Guy's Pick and Anchor to learn about the smokers they use on the ship.
The lead chef at Guy's talked about the menu of chicken, pork, beef, and sausage and how they are all made. In the smoker, he just dropped hickory along with the following day's meats, which will take 13 to 14 hours to cook. In the smoker next to it has brisket, which will smoke for 18 hours and will be served at dinner inside. Now, because of modern day safety practices at sea, these smokers are lit and brought to temperature by enclosed propane igniters, which I suppose is better than lighting newspapers on fire on a windy ship.
How much meat do you smoke in a week?
In a week, it's a lot. Per day, 150 pound beef.
Wow.
Pork butt is 160 pound. So all the series open here. So it's like a triple.
Oh, wow.
Four times, into 4 times. 550 pound smoked beef and the pulled pork like 450 pound.
Wow.
Chicken like almost 400 pound per week. This is only for lunch, and the dinner we have smoked 750 pound. We are using the biscuit for the week.
The class is coming to an end and we were left with a mixed plate from the smokehouse buffet that included all the meats and sides. Whew! After just a couple big bites, we were stuffed.
We were also given an email copy of a more elaborate version of the recipes to make at home. It includes details on different types of wood and what they bring, how to pick your meats, whether or not to trim your meats, heating your smoker, and more.
Thanks for coming along with us, Beaches. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye for now.